It's so hot in here. I just hit the fucking microphone. Ugh. We gotta start again. Oh, hey, face reveal. What is up? I'm going to get right into it. Where have I been and why have I only been uploading shorts? We've lost the plot a bit with the channel, obviously. Speaking of shorts, everyone's like, you gotta make shorts, you gotta make shorts. So I repurposed my Instagram reels over here, nothing too crazy. But I did definitely get sidetracked with YouTube gurus and obsessing over that generic advice that they're always giving about titles and thumbnails and whatever, which is fine. I need to really take that with a grain of salt, but focus on just hitting record and doing the thing instead of obsessing over it being perfect from the get-go. So we're back to square one. That's what we're doing here. I did start this whole thing with the intent of it being like an art journey / vlog thing. I love that kind of content. I watch a lot of creators who do that. So I'm hoping to cultivate that here on my own channel with my own twist. What is the content going to be? There's a few things in the works. Always with me, I've got lots of ideas. But concrete things that I'm working on are, number one, the 1-year art challenge / study guide that Mark Brunet started. I have his course and I am going to use this 1-year study guide to sort of blitz through his course and try to learn the fundamentals a little bit more efficiently than through my personal project, which in a way can stunt your growth, I think, when you're only doing what you want to do all the time and you're focusing on this narrow thing and you're precious about it and trying to force yourself to make masterpieces all the time, which is what I was doing. You grow very slowly, and I'm looking to break out of that mold and getting more mileage out of my studying. So more growth, more learning, hopefully finding my personal style as well. I know I'm always going to want to experiment, but I'd like to have something that is a little bit more distinctly mine, and it might not be like, oh, the way I do a line or the way I paint, it just could be aesthetic, whatever it is. So that's that part of the content package. The next thing that I'm going to be working on content-wise is my art business, which is two-faceted. So the first facet is what you've seen all this time, Stellar Elite, the characters, the world. I'm going to be creating like zines and comics, something tangible. This is an art business, obviously. So that's the one half of the art business. The other half is something that it's a collection I'm creating that's a little bit more generic and wider appealing, called the Stellarverse. Hopefully people don't think it's a meme coin or somehow metaverse adjacent, because it has such a negative connotation now, but Stellarverse just sounds cool and it works with Stellar Elite. They are in tandem. They're a package deal. Stellar Elite is going to lend itself Stellarverse content. This collection will lend itself more to stickers, pins, prints, that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of excited about that. I want to get back to that literally right now. I was planning before I started filming. So that's the other part of the content. Excuse me, I'm going to be documenting all of this here, but I also have a blog that I started, which is pretty fun. It's kind of nice to go back to 2010 and have like my own playground sandbox where I can just get my thoughts out, world build, be a nerd, do whatever, use whatever image size I want, however many words I want. And so that's kind of a fun development that's very new. I am also kind of reorganizing all my socials, rebranding, changing account names, switching from card.co to Linktree. I like that they have analytics and I don't have to obsess over the layout. What else have I done? Just figuring out where to post, how often, what time of day, whatever, that kind of stuff. So I'm bundling all that social media junk together right now, and hopefully I get it sorted pretty soon. There was going to be a newsletter as well, but all those platforms demand that you give them a real address, and I don't have a business address. I'm just starting, so it's kind of a catch-22, and I'm not giving them my address. So that's something that I'm looking at for later. At the moment, I have a subscribe page on my blog. All the links to the socials will be below in the description, not the comments. So that's kind of where I'm at with all of that. And that is it for the channel update. I just wanted to do something slightly brief. I know I'm long-winded. I've done this script and this take like 16,000 million times. I am considering this the real start of my channel as opposed to what I posted earlier in the year, simply because I have an actionable plan now that I think is sustainable, that I'm going to enjoy, which is key. Otherwise I will get bored and burn out and then it sucks. So welcome to Stellar Elite, legit. I hope you enjoy the journey as well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.